So let's talk about dashboard and report sharing or dashboard and report folders. So first and foremost thing is that whenever you create a report, we have seen that it will ask us in which folder we want to save it. So these folders are very similar to the folders that you would see in your devices. Report folders can only store reports and dashboard folders can only store dashboards. These are specifically designed for that purposes. So what you can do is, how do I create a new report folder? So I go to the reports tab and I see this option of creating a new folder. I click on the new folder and let's say I call it training folder and I'll click save. So it has created a folder for us. So the next thing why the folders are used is because folders help us share reports with other users. So how do we do that then? So we click here and then we share the folder. We can share it with a set of users, you can share it with roles and subordinates and public groups. And now you see what we discussed earlier, what roles and subordinates and public groups are. So see, that's the use of all of these here, and everywhere you have seen so far in all the videos how we are using all of these. So then add a specific user, let's say the integration user here, and I can select this particular user can only view the reports inside this folder. He can edit the reports inside this folder, or he can manage. So he can also manage this whole folder as well. That's the difference you can create. And then once you click share, he would be added here. Similar way, we can select a role as well. Let's say I select CEO and I can say edit, and then I can share it with COO as well and click done. Now what will happen? So any reports which are available here would be visible only to the people I have shared this folder with. Otherwise, this folder would not be visible to those set of users. Now, what question that would be coming to your mind, that we created report earlier. Now that we have created a folder, can I move this report to that folder? Yes, you can. And how do you move it? So you go to that report, you click on move, and this would give you a pop-up, and then you can select the folder where you want to move it, then select the folder. So now you can see the folder is changed here. Now this report would be visible to everybody who has access to the training folder. In the same fashion, you can create dashboard folders, again share them with a set of users, and then put a dashboard within that dashboard folder. I'll just quickly show you how you do that. So you go to the dashboards tab, create a new folder here. So let's say it's called it dashboard training folder. We get the API name for it, we save it. Now we go to all folders again. We have a dashboard folder here. We share it with a set of users. So let's say I want to share it with a public group. We've got a training group here and I want to give edit access, share, and done. Now again, I want to move my dashboard here. So I'll click move and I'll move it here. Now if I go to all folders, where's this? I can see this dashboard coming up here. So that's how the reports and dashboard security. You can create reports and then you can define access to them. Now the question that might be coming to your mind, that reports automatically run based on the user access level, then why I want to hide the reports and dashboards from somebody? That's a very good question. Yes, reports do run on the sharing criteria, but dashboards run as specific users as well and the running user as well. So then dashboard needs to be secured. Sometimes you don't want to share that set of data with everybody. I think dashboard is covered. Then you talk about reports. Let's say you are working in an actual organization, there would be thousands of reports in the system and each business area would have their own set of reports. Becomes very taxing if I have to go into reports and all reports and then I would just keep on searching for my report. No, that becomes very challenging. So I have a specific folder for myself, for my team, and then I can create a subfolder within that folder as well, and I'll have only the reports which are visible to me, which are required to me, should be visible to me. I don't want to see everything else there. So that's why we have a reports folder, which would just limit me to see what I want to see and not everything else, because it would get too cluttered and then I would just keep on searching, and that's not ideal from a user point of view. If you have any questions, you can join the QA session, which happens every Friday, and please drop in your comments, feedback, and any questions in the comment section, and I'll get back to you.